self-care always coming out. Self-care Sunday. So I guess, is this a tomorrow reading? It's the fucking day before. So somebody should just prioritize pampering themselves. You time matters. Prioritize rest. Recharge emotionally. I don't know why I'm like loving her face mask. But, you know, how is she looking at her phone if she has the cucumbers on? You know, little things. It's the little things. Oh. Behind the mask, hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one knows the real me. Okay, interesting start. Definitely seems like two different energies. That this could all be you. Let me see. But yeah, obviously somebody. Okay. Right after behind the mask, two-face, triple face. What the fuck is this? Says one thing, does another. Betrayal behind kindness. Pretends loyalty. Trust carefully. Yeah, I'm already getting. I don't know if this is like somebody you should be like wary of that you're gonna be seeing on Sunday. What is this? Damn, what is this? Broken promises, disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing. So somebody here might be realizing that like somebody is basically just full of shit. I want to pull like two more cards. Damn, like what is this? Back in the deck, deep fake. Another card where somebody's face fucked up. What is this? Convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. Somebody's dealing with a liar. I don't know why I'm gonna put these over here. No filter for speaking your truth. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, that's obviously not a promise keeper, liar, two-face, hiding how they really feel, but then also mad that nobody sees the real them. I feel like you like handed their ass to them and then some. Dude got a whole fucking microphone. You will not be able to ignore what the fuck I'm saying to you. What the hell? I only want one more card. One more? Is this about to be a karmic reading or what? I guess. Okay, the answer is yes. Shadow work. Final card I'm about to pull out. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meet your darker self. So something about this connection that you've had with someone is in a way a reflection of yourself. It's not necessarily saying like that's who you are in your energy right now, but I feel like it's more so to reflect on who you had been previously. For some reason that will like help to provide some kind of healing and understanding for you to like see why other people react a certain way because you know why you reacted that way. I feel like a lot of this, you know, I'm getting like heavy insecurities. But yeah, broken promises. Somebody was just a straight up liar. Especially, yeah, with this self care. Like I said, it could be about Sunday. But with this self care Sunday, I'm also kind of getting like somebody here was like trying to promise somebody that they would take care of them. They would tell them, like, oh, I'll be able to pamper you. You can relax. Let your hair down. Run your bath water. I'll take care of things. Whole time, this person was a fake. Deep fake from the fucking looks of it. Interesting how we have back here though, swipe right, it's a match, and DM slide, two phones. Yeah, with ascension behind that. So obviously somebody's gonna be moving on from this energy, but I guess we need to focus on this today. Also, hello, I'm doing well today. I worked all day. Now I'm working some more. But yeah, something about the phones, online dating. Online dating. It says here somebody might be like trying it out. I just saw like Tinder. Was it Grinder? I just heard that too. Instant attraction, digital romance. Okay, so either A. I feel I'm getting two things. Okay, so I'll say the other thing first. I feel like for one, whatever this connection was, it could have been something that was like it felt like an instant connection. Somebody slid into somebody's DMs. There was conversation that happened very fast. It was for somebody's ascension here, for what I see with this ascension card coming out. But obviously, that was for the purpose of shadow work. I think that was coming out in was it the last live or was it this? So I don't fucking know. I've done so many damn readings. One of these readings where I was talking about like somebody, I think it was like the last one that I've been posting with the white shirt. But someone here is like thought that they had made the wrong decision. They thought they fell for the narcissist again. Once again, they fell for the smile when a red devil was hiding underneath. But it was all a part of someone's spiritual journey, their spiritual ascension. I'm getting like to cement knowledge that you've already had. Like that was coming up a lot, like with the benefit of the doubt, all that coming up. But it's something about like being able to fully recognize and trust the intuition. Like I feel like this was like somebody's last little step of like not trusting when it comes to love. But what I'm also getting is that somebody's love life will be leveling the fuck up after this connection, after the door is really closed. Because we have even bags secured behind that. Yeah, I feel like after somebody's money gets up and they really like set some boundaries with this person, right, behind that soul contract. Yeah, like you had to meet that person, you had to date them, you had to be around them. That's doing too much. That's doing too much. But yeah, I just feel like there's something about you might be meeting someone, or there might already be somebody in your vicinity who is like an actual good match, who is a level up from this person. Well, hopefully more than a few, levels up. But I love my love readings, but duty calls. Concealing true self. Yeah, I don't like this too much. Like I said, I wanted to do it different, so I did just see that card. Damn, I just put them all back. Bag secured. So I do believe the answer is yes, Christina. You will. In what way? I don't know if you're supposed to work for it, if it's supposed to magically fall out the sky. That is up to you and God. But bag secured means yes, somebody's finances about to be picking up. So what do we need to know about this energy then? Yeah, I don't usually clarify with the index oracle, so I want to like do it different today. This is slightly concerning. Yeah, altered truths. Somebody is very deceptive and they're good at it. This is also someone who's very intelligent. Also, all these pictures, the man has brown hair, dark brown hair, like every single one. So it could be relevant in case you were curious or wondering who that is. I'm very curious what's gonna come out of this deck. So love me, I love readings. Video games. Health problems. That fucking came out before too. In a different deck. Learning to love. I am gonna think about, this did come out upside down. I feel like somebody's realizing something's not a game anymore. I feel like somebody was over here playing games, not taking stuff seriously, not on top of their shit whatsoever, and that shit is just crumbling. I don't think for this one we're going to be reading the back. This could have been somebody who was like kind of learning how to love, or you may have been like their first experience of really like feeling in love. And so, more often than not, people don't know how to handle that type of love and they end up failing miserably. We got health problems here. So, whoever this is that's been a liar, backstabbing, cheating. I'm also getting maybe you also with that self care. There may have been some things health-wise that you've been needing to like look at or take care of, or that you've been postponing because you've just been focused on all this fucking shadow work. But yeah, this person, they want to start over. I don't know why this health problems is making me think about that reading I did a couple weeks ago where somebody ended up getting like an STD or something. I don't know why that just popped in my head. But yeah, somebody wants to start over. Can this energy be trusted? I don't know. I'm not liking it. But it says learning to love. I guess there's some semblance of hope. Let me get myself hyped up. Okay, let me get myself hyped up. Woo! Karmic reading. Yes. Okay, maybe it's not a karmic reading because I know that some of the twin flames be on some bullshit too. So let's just no labels. Just what the fuck is going. I think about you while I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna take that, but let me pull 5 more. See what's going on with this. Okay. Okay, so was I or was I not just wondering, like, can you trust this person? I don't know. You will trust them completely? Not a karmic reading, then. This is just somebody who's been on bullshit and is learning to heal the shadow self. Because we even have, what is 911? Help is on the way. So this is a connection where divine assistance was severely needed. What's on the back of this? You turn me on. I'm just getting somebody's just not fucking with this energy right now. But I'm not kidding that it's a karmic. So somebody's person could have really been coming off as a karmic. Like, because like, for clarity, nobody just starts out as a divine being. I mean, yes, I guess, all souls. But in terms of spiritual progression, you weren't always here. Everybody was messing up. Everybody had things they needed to heal. Everybody was hiding behind masks at some point, whether it's for manipulating others or hiding who you truly are and what you truly want. So I just feel like there's, yeah, when I even saying that earlier about like something about you had to encounter this because this person is a reflection of you in some way. So it's like all the things that you don't really like in this person, there's something about it that is a reflection of you, which is exactly why this is coming up and why you have this connection with this person. You will trust them completely. That just threw me the fuck off. 911, help is on the way. You might be seeing these numbers 1111 through 1155. This ring is already right. You will never truly know me. I keep looking at that behind the mask. No one sees the real me. This is somebody who like prefers to stay hidden. Deep fake. I'm just not liking this fucking energy. You will trust them completely. How many cards did I say I was gonna pull out? That was only 2. My intuition is my religion. Wasn't we just talking about that? Somebody has to meet this person, encounter this, for them to fully and completely trust their intuition all the way. Oh my god, your name is Kat. That's my nickname. Kat with a K. I love you already. I can treat you better than that. Low key freaky. Is this the help that's on the way? Is this some divine partner on the way? Yeah, we're gonna need to look into that more. You will trust them completely. It's either this person who's been kind of two-faced, breaks promises, or a whole other person entirely. Because that's crazy how all the crazy stuff came out. Then I started seeing that about sliding in the DMs. 1111, it's a match. Now all this crazy shit comes out. Now all of a sudden, right towards the end of when I'm done with them cards, you will trust them completely. I could treat you better than them. So somebody here, they may know your exes or know of them, or just can tell that you were never treated right. Root chakra balance. Yeah, something about how many is that? That's three, I think. Two more for this. Like, who is this energy? I swear it's not you, it's me. Caught staring and quickly looking away. Confirmation beep. And again, yeah, not a karmic reading. That's gonna piss me off, dude. Cause like, why are they coming out like this? What is this? I'm in distress because I'm falling in love with you. Oh no. Yeah, somebody was on some fucking bullshit. Absolute straight bullshit from what I'm seeing. Who is this person? Why is this coming out? I have so many questions. Who is this person to you, I guess? This energy that's coming out behind the mask, two-faced, broken promises, deep fake. I mean, that's just some heavy ass fraud energy. Trust carefully. King of Pentacles. Like this. No. King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. This could be something that somebody has spent a lot of time daydreaming about, hoping and wishing for the connection. This is also someone who, they're very solid with that King of Pentacles, someone who has their finances together. I was just about to say, like with this two-face, it does look like he has like a, I don't know why this, the shirt he's wearing making me think like professional in some type of way. Somebody might have to like dress in like business attire or business casual. But yeah, this King of Pentacles is somebody who has their money together. They're very solid and stable. They are seen as trustworthy, but I also see this is somebody who like is a daydreamer with the Seven of Cups. Somebody who has like a big ideals, big ideas. They think a lot. What's this card? So this person is just a whore, from what I'm seeing. Five of Wands. And in this deck specifically, it's all these people fighting over the bouquet at the wedding. Bitches on top of bitches, crawling. Please. There's so much competition around this person. And I think that they like that with that Seven of Cups. It like fills them with this sense of accomplishment or something. But judgment, oh damn. Okay, I see the Nine of Swords, Lovers. Yeah, Judgment Day is upon us, though. Judgment is upon us. Somebody had a fucking wake up call about this shit. I did. What did I see? Did I keep shuffling these? Fuck, what was that? I feel like I saw a card and I was gonna read it, but I forgot to read it. But it was something about like this person is learning, not learning to love necessarily. But it was something about like this person is just so, maybe it's on the back side. Okay, it was definitely not on the back side. Physical abuse, Jesus. But I guess if it needs to come out, it'll come out. But yeah, something about like this person's being like, they've had a rude awakening. A coming to Jesus moment is how I always like to look at this judgment card. And yeah, they know now. War and my energy is just so energy is just like I don't know what that feeling is. Like, usually I'm all excited for the readings. And this shit come out, like, what the hell? Yeah, they know exactly what the fuck is going on. Yeah, it's like, even like my head, the way I'm thinking, is like, all this about the mask, Two-Face, is almost like trying to like pull teeth damn near, trying to do this reading. Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to communicate. But I feel like this person, whoever it is, I feel like they got very caught up in their illusions, their daydreams, their little fantasy world that they were living in. I feel like somebody here, they liked having people like fighting over them. They liked feeling like they gave them that sense of importance, you know, people arguing over their attention. This could have been someone who literally was talking to like 5 different people, whether you know that or not. But it's like something has happened that's like opened this person's eyes completely to what real connection looks like. What else? Yeah, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Right over here by these 5 wands. Somebody was very. We had that sex addiction card coming out over and over and over and over. And I was just kind of fucking confused. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should just take it quite literally. Confirmation hunk. Whoever that person is, they had a sex addiction. Whether they're like physically having sex with people, or I did see it was like somebody's obsessed with sex and attraction. So they're just obsessed with being attracted to people, people being attracted to them, however the fuck that works. But it's like something about this person, they were so drawn to what they could feel downstairs. All this competition. And then it's like, yeah, like I said, all on their side, something happened that like awakened this person to like, damn, is this what I really was missing? It makes me think of that index oracle. You showed me what it is I've truly been craving. So it's like somebody here, they only reason they were even doing all this stuff is because there was something missing inside, something divine missing inside, some purpose missing inside. And so I just feel like there were promises that this person may have made to you that you kind of came to realize damn near like they were just like everybody else. Not even damn near. They just kind of did it a little bit better and with like a better smile on their face. I was looking at this Two-Face card. Got half of them smiling, like I said, half of them angry red devil right there. But it's like there's something about this person was very good at like they're very good at pretending. Them they're like it's their job because they wanted something from you. And I'm almost getting like this is what they thought they wanted from you. Maybe what they tried to get from you is all that sexual energy. And then this is actually what was waiting on the other side. It's Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, awakening to divine connection. And so I just feel like that's like this person was saying all this stuff because they were never actually anticipating on following up with it. They never actually anticipated caring. And so it's like something like that was like I can't remember what the card was, but that was like the vibe. It's like they were not anticipating actually giving a fuck. So it's like on one hand, wow, you absolute piece of shit. But also on the other hand, it's like, okay, well, if you didn't know, do you give that the benefit of the doubt and then see how it is moving forward? That's your fucking prerogative. But yeah, this person was on bullshit. I don't want to do this shit. I want to do some biblical tarot. I feel like it's needed. Much needed today. Yeah, I had a feeling this would be what today's was about. Yeah, I had a fucking feeling. So anyway, but it says you will trust them completely. Like this is just so I guess nobody's perfect. Look at the deck. And King of Chalices. King of Cups. Like, oof, yeah, I have not shuffled like that in forever. I see why. But nothing beats that technique. You see, nothing beats that technique. You have death. Something ended completely. Like, I just keep up with that judgment. Like, this person was, yeah, 7 of Cups. Like, they were so not serious at all. Yeah, well, that video games. Like, somebody here was really just playing games, quite literally. I feel like their health is suffering because of the shit that they put you through. I feel like specifically this person secretly deals with a lot of anxiety, like with that hidden emotions, concealing true self, no one sees the real me, and all that two-face. I feel like there's something about like this person hides how deeply anxious they are with this like confident facade, and that specifically is the health problem that they're dealing with right now, is they feel sick. Sick with themselves. But like I said, with this shadow work, this was a part of your divine lesson and journey and this person's. They needed to meet you. They needed to be blind to the connection. They needed to not give a fuck and be in their whole ass energy so that they could have that divine awakening. I heard judgment call. Anyway, what do we need? In a whole different damn deck. First fucking card. 2 of Cups. This is your person. I just heard somebody might be very disappointed in them. We did have that broken promises, disappointed expectations. I feel like you might be very disappointed in this person. Words meant nothing. Like, I feel like that's how you're seeing them. Obviously, for it to be coming out in the reading, obviously you still care about them. But I just feel like you're like, yeah, it says trust carefully. Like, you're just very wary of them, but you still, like, it wouldn't be coming out if you didn't really give a fuck. But yeah, the 2 of Chalices, this is the bond of David and Jonathan. I don't know how many of y'all been on this page, but you know what I say about David in this deck. Full on divine twin flame energy, okay? David and fucking Abigail. And David, basically the bond that they had, he's like, what did he say? And Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. Like, they were literally almost like blood brothers. This is how, like, what this connection is building to. I feel like here in the Vanessa Tarot, 2 of Cups, you know, they see the potential, they see the dating, they want to go. But with this, it's almost like, you know, 2 of Cups all about building upon an already existing friendship or relationship. In this deck, this gives me that somebody is recognizing the bond. Like, I feel like 2 of Cups up here, recognizing the connection. They see it, they have the awakening. 8 of Wands, they want to talk to you. Down here, though, biblical terror. I mean, damn, I didn't see. Back of the deck, Emperor. Daddy Solomon. Come on, nah. Yeah, like this person, they see the bond now. It's just so strange doing readings like this because usually you want to, like, oh yeah, fuck them, they're a piece of shit and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, that's not what's coming out. And also, that's not helpful in this instance for somebody's growth. Somebody really wants to start over. Damn, another 2, 2, 2, 2. Could be significant. 2 of Candles. This isn't that one. Yes, it is that one. Yes. And this deck is all about somebody being torn between a decision. Usually that's the 2 of Swords, but for some reason they have that in this deck like that. But yeah, it's like somebody here, it's like you're either choosing, like he says, you either follow God or you follow Baal. You know, somebody's like, you either follow the divine or you follow the fake bullshit. And so somebody here was just torn between both for the longest time. But I'm getting like somebody here is making a choice. Yeah, the ascension of Jesus with the 6 of Cups. Somebody is leveling up. This is the second reference we have to ascension. Somebody is understanding from a higher perspective, and that Six of Cups could be, someone that you've known for a while or from childhood, but just Six of Cups, just somebody that you've known for some time. They've known you well enough to see you develop and grow. You know them long enough to see them develop and grow. But yeah, Nine of Swords behind that. Peter denies Jesus. Yeah, then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken. Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. Something about this person, they disowned you quite literally, or didn't claim you. They denied you in some way. They claimed that they didn't know you in the way that you were claiming. And I'm almost getting like that's what they chose. Now they want to start over. Obviously, for some people, you might want to start over with them, and other people, you were just completely done with it. 2 more card. Oh. Like, the energy is so strange. I'm trying to put my finger on it, but it's like somebody feels stuck. That's what that is. Like, mentally slowed down and confused. Like, what the fuck? These health problems. Like, I feel like it's affecting the way somebody thinks, the way somebody moves, the way somebody operates. But it's literally the aftermath of all this fucking bullshit that they thought they were about to do. But the star? Hello, we literally had the card somewhere here. Yes. 911 helps on the way. Hello, the star. Literal card of divine intervention. Divine intervention. I'm not sure if this has happened for you yet or if it's about to happen, but there's something that's going to be building and cementing in this connection. One more. Yes. And here go the other fucking two. 2 of feathers. The one I was just fucking talking about. So that's 2, 2, 2, 2. 3 twos from the same deck. 2's all about change. Wait. Why did I say change? 5? So, and I just saw the 5. Anyway. But 2's are all about a choice. A decision. Which path will you go? Now we have this 2 of feather. God tests Abraham's faith. Then God said, take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you. This is giving me the feeling of like somebody having to go. I mean, it's like that whole theme of you have to sacrifice the thing that you love the most. You go all the way there just for it to be like, actually, never mind. That's the feeling I get with this entire connection. It's like there's something about it having to be cut off completely, or so it seems. Complete ending. I don't know what you found out about this person, what they were lying about, what promises they broke. But there's something about like having to go all the way there to be able to receive this divine intervention. So I guess I'll look for one more card. So where's that leading to? That's too many. Oh my God, it wasn't. It was only one. Please, you just heard me say this. Who is David in this deck? Who is that? Who is that state on earth? Daddy David. I guess I'm gonna start calling him. I don't know why I'm all on that shit today. But I'm done. But yes, we have David here. Didn't I say David in this deck is literally the divine counterpart? So what is coming from this? King of Wands? He who married Abigail? Yeah, it says, I have been with you wherever you have gone, and I have cut off all your enemies before you. Now I will make your name great, like the names of the greatest men on earth. King of Candles. First of all, somebody could be a fire sign. We got two candles side by side. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, I feel like that's this person's energy. Whoever this divine masculine is. Like, what is going to be building? Somebody literally had to sacrifice this connection or come to the verge of sacrificing it. Like, somebody was right at the block button. Somebody was right at that. I'm gonna fuck up your whole life. I want to tell every fucking secret you thought was better. Like somebody was there. Like I'm feeling vengeance. But yeah, it's like something about this person. I just love how it says that I've been with you wherever you've gone, and I've cut off all your enemies. Now I will make your name great, like the names of the greatest men on earth. I'm pretty sure in the Bible that's what God was promising to David. So there's something about like this person's understanding there was a divine purpose in this. They were not getting it at first. They did not understand why is this happening. How come? I feel like this person was like trying to point the finger at you, making it seem like, oh, well, they didn't have to be so dramatic, whatever. But it's like, I think this person's recognizing the role that they played in this mess. They are seeing fully who they were through your eyes now. It's kind of what I'm getting. And it's like, I feel like before they weren't willing to look at that or accept that because where they existed, it was accepted and damn near celebrated. I mean, Five of Wands, all these bitches fighting over the damn bouquet. So it's like, also in this deck, it does say something about it being friendly competition. So it's something about like this person was viewing this as like I said, video games. Ha ha ha, like it's all fun and games. It was not at all. They're seeing. But what is it leading to? They're complete leveling up here. The star, that is wish fulfillment. On, I can't say that word because TikTok blocked me the last time I did it. But CR asterisk CK. Okay. Wish on. Ace of Chalices behind there. Six of Swords. I just registered that. So regardless of how you're feeling about this person, I just feel like that's what's so irritating. Maybe that's what it is, especially this like behind the mask, hidden emotions, concealing true self. Didn't I say something about like what it is that bothers you and then you also need to recognize something about that within yourself. And I feel like that's this energy, like this like tightness and rigidity I feel like in my chest and like the words I'm using. Cause it's like I feel like there's a part of someone that it's like you don't want to accept this person as the counterpart because of the way that they've displayed themselves to you. It's like it can't be that person. What the fuck do you mean? How? For one, as you know, divine feminines usually awaken first. So when you're awakening and going through all that shit, I heard somewhere that they're usually like 6 months to a year behind you or so. But for some, I mean, you may have not even met this person when you were like going through the beginnings of your spiritual journey. But there's just something about like this person's at the very beginning. Like literally, we have learning to love, welcoming on the back of that. I guess we will read the back of it since it's not a karmic reading. Yeah, they want to spoil you. Didn't I say that about the first fucking card? Self Care Sunday. Somebody was saying that they wanted to take care of you, that they wanted to pamper you, spoil you. You ain't got to do nothing. I'll take care of everything. I've got this. I'll always be by your side. Like something like that. And then when shit got hard, this person. And I feel like, especially like when stuff got hard, I feel like this person may have ghosted you, disappeared. For some reason, that was also a part of their divine path, that sacrifice, to sacrifice the connection, or for it to appear to be so. But I feel like that was also part of this person's journey. It was like they needed to sacrifice something that they really cared about, which is crazy because I feel like part of you, you doubted if they cared or loved you. like at all. Starts like giving all this fucking energy. Like I immediately was just like karmic reading, karmic reading. Cause what the fuck? Yeah, like what the fuck? This energy is so. Yeah, like I'm like, this is how it's all of a sudden feeling. Like the look in his eyes, just dead inside, dreary, apathetic, morose, depressed. Yeah, that was a part of this person's lesson. Oh, that's what I was saying. Because I feel like you had maybe thought that they did not even care about you at all. I mean, that's literally how it appeared because, they were used to playing these games, used to doing all this flirting, used to having all these people they were talking to, and they tried that with you. And I feel like because they tried that with you, that made you assume they never gave a fuck. It's like, oh, how could you treat me the same as everyone else? Clearly, I know you don't give a fuck about them, so clearly you don't give a fuck about me. Let's see the value you're trying to put on me. No. Versus that's where this person's realizing they fucked up. Was they I mean, it comes out a lot. They tried to treat this like it was some regular connection, like it was something that they could just fuck somebody over and you move on. Not even. Like, I don't even think they anticipated fucking anybody over. I think it was more so like they just expected you to also think it was fun and games. And then, okay, anyway, what I was saying was like, you think they didn't care. But that's the whole reason why they're having this huge awakening. Like, this whole Two of Feathers sacrificing. He's sacrificing his own son. That's who he loved the most in the world at that time. A sacrifice isn't something that you just, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. It takes a lot from you. So there's something about this person. They cared deeply. And it did take them a lot. Maybe you don't want to hear that because you're like, clearly you didn't care that much. Clearly it did. But it's because of that that some kind of like divine assistance is coming in some kind of form. Anyway, let's see what this is about. What else can we know? Both of these? Okay. Uh, yeah, this person, for some people, the reason why they were off and on, hot and cold, and ghosted you is because they were married or in a deep commitment with somebody, living with somebody who they was also fucking. I mean, just golly, romance. But they liked you though. I also saw something earlier about like, was it, I just saw this post, it was like wait, dance or become some dude's baby mama. She started dancing like crazy. But just the comments were so sad, where it was just like, yeah, dudes really fucking hate the mother of their children, like the way that they cheat on them, the way that they treat them, the way that they have absolutely no fucking respect for them. They take out all their mommy issues on them. Like, ridiculous. Not to say, baby mamas are completely flawless and never problematic, but I'm just getting like that is why I'm feeling this person was doing all this extra stuff. They did not respect the commitment they were in. They did not respect the partner that they were with. And they like to dip their toes in different waters, it seems. And with you, they did not expect to feel this. Oh, oh, oh. What do we need to know about this, though? Where? I'm just gonna leave it. What do we need to know about this? They thought you was that extra thing on the side. Yeah, these readings are just not, these type of readings are not the happiest. Yeah, moving on, letting go, loving you free. and this is what you're doing. Somebody could also just be like working extra jobs, making money. Maybe somebody's like working a lot to like keep their mind off of things. Like somebody, it helps them a lot to stay busy. But I'm definitely getting like somebody just saw you as this extra thing on the side, especially with married over there. Like, yeah, turning your back. You was just like, okay, well, fuck you and fuck that. I was curious. I'm like, how are you kind of feeling about this person? So obviously, that can we start over? Oh, they're realizing now they want to be in their King David energy, but like, you just kind of feel like they were karmic as fuck, and you don't have time for that. And I feel like that's also something maybe you're like understanding along your journey is like you don't need to be there for everybody that's going through their spiritual awakening. Because a lot of the times, depending on where they're at, is more of a detriment to your health to help this person than it is for them to just figure it the fuck out using their intuition. And so I feel like maybe that's also some reason why you've like held on to this connection for so long, is because you see it, you understand the depth of it, you know that they're meant to be around, but it's like, yeah, that card kept coming out about like, don't overwork yourself, like week after week, don't overwork yourself. I felt you were doing way too much when all you need to do was just exist and be yourself. Boom, look what the fuck happened. This person tried their whole shit. Guess what? They see it didn't fucking work with you. Something happened. I'm not saying tower moment, so I guess that's not like the focus. Like we're beyond that whole thing that was coming up a lot in most last readings. But I'm almost getting like now it's just like that. Not even the aftermath. This is more like the limbo. I'm getting like the waiting period before what comes next. What else do I need to know? Literally, when I get this card, I never apply it to this collective because I mean it's pretty goddamn obvious we're getting readings, right? This specifically applies to the other person. This has not shown up in a couple weeks. So whoever this collective is, oh yeah, this person is opening up spiritually. Yes, exactly. Our only enabled thing. That's how I feel. It's almost like I feel like people here in this collective were like you were trying to do the legwork for them because you wanted them to get to the level you wanted them to be at so that y'all could, be together. But it's like you cannot rush someone's spiritual awakening. You cannot rush divine timing. And I feel like somebody didn't think that they were rushing anything. You just thought you were helping. But I feel like that's like part of your lesson is realizing like some things you cannot help. Some things you cannot push. Some things you cannot bring to someone's understanding. And I also kept getting like somebody here, you kept trying to get this person to like see you, to understand you, to see like, don't you know I care about you? Why do you keep doing all this extra stuff? Don't you know I'm like here for you? So why do you keep? So I just feel like there's something about these goddamn earbuds. But anyway, there's like something about like you just never felt like they heard you. And so I just feel like you got to get louder and louder and louder, more and more obvious. Whole time, this person knew from the start. They literally were choosing not to look at it. And that's hard to hear. And nobody wants to hear that. But it's like when somebody's not ready for the divine assignment, you can't make them be. And I also feel like this person, whoever the fuck this is, they knew that it was a connection, but they were not ready to put in the work. Especially if there's somebody over here, for some in this collective, who was literally married, they were not ready to let go of that connection. There was some benefit there that they felt like it still served for them. And so they were just fully willing to keep giving you breadcrumbs just to make sure that you were coming back. But I feel like now, yeah, I feel like something happened after the last time. you guys like really spoke or that open your eyes. Like I say, I just feel like this is you. I'm not gonna say you could give a fuck less, because obviously you fucking do. It wouldn't be coming out in a hotel reading. But it's just more, yeah, she's looking at this side hustle card. Like you were literally just focused on your business and the business that minds you, you know? So it's like, I'm almost getting like you feel empowered in a way. Because I feel like you never like thought you would get to this point with this person. Like you never thought you'd be able to like ignore them or you'd be able to walk past them and not say nothing. But I'm getting, yeah, I did even see that memories card right behind karmic ties. So I just feel like this person is like reminiscing on how it used to be, on who you used to be. I remember this was coming out several weeks in a row. But yeah, legal matters, child support, divorce, property, criminal paternity. So somebody here I feel is now trying to do the right thing. Maybe or maybe not. It was optional. Or wait, I don't know why I fucking said it like that. It may or may not have been voluntary, is what I meant to say. But there's something happening. If something for the collective where this person was, like in a whole fucking commitment, there's something happening over there. But that is definitely why they was hot and cold. Yeah, this person's having to make a decision. Okay, I don't feel like that anything is happening yet, but I feel like this is definitely on this person's mind heavy. Time's running out. Yeah, like this person is they know that they've got a choice to make. For some people, if they are married, like if they have children, this might be about that, you know, because he has a child there. So someone might feel like by, you know, leaving someone or divorcing someone or breaking up, moving out, whatever, that they'll be sacrificing their child in some way. But I'm getting like somebody here, when you take that risk, that's when the divine timing shows up. But only when somebody's like, you know what, I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know what's going to happen with my kids. I know that I'm going to do my best to take care of them. That's when divine timing shows up. I feel like somebody has to really go do the thing, go all the way there before it's like, oh, you're good. So anyway, one more of these. Divine feminine. So maybe that is about divine feminine. Really having to let something go completely. One more. Okay. I remember this was coming out several weeks in a row. Also, how is this person feeling? Guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. Why the fuck wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Like that is 100%. Behind that, divine masculine. I swear, like I really thought this was a karmic fucking reading. Stole your dog. Ran out of town. Oh Lord. That one might be specifically a karmic person. Because that doesn't feel like this energy. Because we don't have any Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, so this isn't necessarily somebody leaving. This is more like behind the mask, two-face, deep-face, all these about the way somebody appears, appearances, breaking promises. That's more like, so that would actually be a karmic person. And that is not who this reading is about. But yeah, this is, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to do next. Like, I swear this person really was coming out like a karmic. And with that karmic ties, I think, yes, that's what I was saying. This person came across as a karmic because they had existed in that for so fucking long that they kind of like, I'm not gonna say forgot, but they became blind to like how deep in the video game they were. You know, it's like they were, yeah, but that like that judgment card, that divine awakening, that rude awakening. The girl, she literally woke up from the dead. She peeling her body at the goddamn grave. Top of the fucking deck. Please. Yes, I was cheating. Please. Karmic ties. That's why I think that karmic ties come out. Like this person, they became blind to who they have become. Like I don't even think it was with like, yeah, because I can't say it wasn't like with full intention. Like I'm not gonna like it wasn't with like all this deep malice. It was just more so, you know, people say like, oh, you know how the game is played, you know the rules of the game. What was that one song? One of my favorite songs by Emma Rosa. The game played right. That song, this fucking energy. Emma, EMA, Rosa, ROSA. The game played right. When I tell you that is 100% this energy.